Beat.
The pirates.
And that's where I keep the copy of my anarchist cookbook.
Betty Crocker was the original anarchist. Okay. So, for an inspiration point, can someone tell me what happened last time? Someone other than Brooke, who I've been talking to constantly about this.
Do you want like a recap of the whole thing or just where we ended?
I would like you to give me the Cliff Notes version of what happened.
All right, you ready?
Mhm.
All right.
Now, you're giving away the river rundown, and I am having feelings. Go ahead.
The river rundown extended version. See what I did there? All right. So we woke up in a jail cell, and River picked the lock half unsuccessfully, but yet successfully. She got her hand stuck in there, and we thought we were going to lose it, but we didn't, which was fantastic. We got out of our cell. Ymir found a bone, a dense bone, well, dense enough to help River get out of the lock, but then also tried and was unsuccessful, or one or the other, of getting Uncle What's his name out of his cell. Lord Daddy fixed the lock on that one with his sword because Lord Daddy got that back. I want to say we left the room and we were headed toward the armory because what's his name, Uncle what's his name, told us where to go for that, and we were making a plan as to how to invade said armory and get our gear back.
Okay. Most of that is right.
Do I get the inspiration point?
No, because I know I know the rest of it.
Can you tell me what happened then?
Yes, you
For
skipped
the
in
inspiration point and the steal?
Yes. Actually, who watches that show? Does anyone else watch that show?
I don't think anyone watches Dropout but us.
Oh my God, you have to watch the show. It's like, no.
Off. We're already off. We're already off.
Anyway, so what Ryan skipped is that before we woke up in the jail cell, we were on the ship that was surrounded by acid, and something happened up on the deck that River knows not about. And below deck, though, it was River and Madge and somebody who was injured, right?
Uh, it was River, Madge, and Lord Dadu.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I thought he was asking for. Sorry, they were asking for just a recap of our last session, not like the two
Last
before.
session. This
That was
happened
last
at the
session.
beginning of the last session when something happened above the deck, maybe
Oh,
a cell,
okay.
and then we woke up in the jail cell.
Oh,
Yeah, the
And
last.
all of that is correct until um I don't recall the bone being used to help get me out of the bear trap. I might be fuzzy on those details, but the we were trying to figure out how to get him out. I do think you got your blade and picked the lock. And then we were talking about what we were going to do, but we were still within the jail cell area when we heard footsteps on the stairs or path leading this way. And River was about to say, "Does anyone know how to cast an illusion that makes it look like we're still in our cell?"
well, I was close.
Yeah,
We're
so
so close. We're halfway
but
there.
between the two of you, you got the story. Yeah, to be a little bit clearer, there's a door into this room, and you heard footsteps from beyond the door.
Right.
Um, Additionally, just to lay it out for you, there is a set of keys that is hanging from a hook in that room.
What is
However,
it? Is it
River, yeah, River was able to find that it was trapped.
Yes.
There's a very large cat in front of Kelly.
It
And
is
there's at least one other bone that has a high density in one of the other rooms.
Yep.
The bone that I was using actually got a crack in it because I rolled low. And the part that you missed, and I'm sad that you completely ignored this part, but there was a big old grin on the dwarf's face when we heard the footsteps coming in, and then there was a lot of sad on his face because that's where you called game. Do I get the point?
And this is why it's the river recap and not the Lord Daddy Deep recap. Also, alliteration wise, it just works better to call it the river recap.
The river rundown.
Oh yes,
Yes.
even better.
Oh, did I just rename it? Was it River Recap?
No, it's the River Rundown.
Was River Rundown? Oh, okay.
It's perfect.
Okay. So the three of you, let's see.
Did you say the three of you?
Yep, Ryan and Rook and William. Okay, let's see. Who can give me the closest number without going over? I
13.
rolled 1d100.
Oh.
Are
a
you going to
D-
stick with 13?
73.
Okay.
$66.
Okay.
$58.
The number was 86, so that
Oh.
point goes to River.
Yay!
Price is Right rules.
Oh, I was like, what? I wasn't fully entertaining how we were doing that.
Oh yeah,
Not
that's what I had said before, is that whoever could guess the closest without going over.
right. It took me a minute to catch up.
Yeah. I usually just say Price is Right rules, but not everyone gets that.
Oh, I forgot to say $1. That was the magic that went.
Right. Oh yeah, no, it's great whenever you run into those people and it's like, what was the last bid? $1? I will bid $1.01. Oh, go fuck yourself.
Damn you. We were that for Halloween one year. I made signs and he was
That's
I'll have
so
to find the
cool.
photo of it.
Yes, I gotta see that.
Wait. Yes, you need to find the photo of this because I need to find the photo where he says "Go fuck yourself" on it. I just
No,
wanna-
yeah.
Do you think, babe, that we could get the kids to dress up as people from the 80s and play and like we could be the Price is Right for Halloween as a family? We could be like the whole lineup of people at the
I
beginning.
mean, we could technically be the whole studio audience because there's a lot of us.
That's very sad.
I still have the costume. Like I'll just
Oh my
bring
God.
them the two that I have.
There you go.
It's just poster board and lights.
You're part of the way there.
By the way, it's not just a meme. It was a real episode where the answer was luck be in the air tonight. If you have not seen that meme, I'm not telling you, but the answer had been luck be in the air tonight.
Clearly, it's let luck be a lady tonight.
Does anyone know how to cast an illusion spell that
Yeah.
would make it look like we're still in the cell?
I mean, I can cast prestidigitation, but I don't know that would work for us.
Heather has giggles. What has happened?
Heather found it.
Googled it. I Googled it.
Oh, okay.
That is a real picture.
What was it?
Luck
I'm
is-
gonna. I can. I'm gonna see if I can.
Share it in Discord. So
You always know when someone finds it.
maybe don't share it.
There's a
Someone
channel for
has a
things
dirty
like
mind.
that.
Someone has the dirty mind.
So don't look these up on the work computers.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, it's Wheel of Fortune for Pete's sake.
I will say again what I've said time and time again, and that is that we are a company that hosts websites where people fuck on them.
That's true.
Also,
They-
Heather,
they
think about
sit-
your phrasing.
They say it in
What did they
the like interim, like when you first start here, it's part of the briefing that you might encounter things that make you feel uncomfortable while you're here. And if that's the case, just talk to your supervisor and they will make sure that you're working on something else. Cool. So, not that I'm looking up porn on my work computer, but I know that if I accidentally end up somewhere, I can go, well, what?
Yeah, I have to look up porn, but I can't go on to GameStop. I used to not be able to go to GameStop. Figure that one out.
There's still a
Heather,
handful of websites that I have memorized from working out there because people would call up saying it was their website just to show it to you.
Yes.
There's like a handful that's still like burnt.
That's awful.
That's
Blue waffle, lemon party,
Yeah.
tub girl.
yeah.
Ugh. People
All
were
the
terrible.
early memes.
Yeah.
Back in the 4chan days.
so Heather, think about the meme that you just saw. And then immediately after Ryan made a comment, your response was, "Oh, it's not that bad." What, Heather? What's not that bad?
You! That's awful. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Bad man.
Ooh.
All right.
only off thing I'll do for now.
Moving right along.
We're out of the cells, but
Moving
we
right
want to
along.
make it look like we're still in the cell.
Yeah.
Right? So wouldn't we just go
I
back in
have-
the cell and like close the door?
The lock to your cell is definitely broken.
Ah,
No, hold
so
on
that
though.
part.
I'm wanting to be clear because this was something that got sort of like misrepresented last time. The whole locking mechanism is built into the door. It is not a separate like hanging lock. Think more like a door lock and less like a padlock. And that's the reason why it's the kind of thing that is pickable. But picking it didn't work. So it ended up you had to break it. Well, you can definitely close the door. The door will not lock again. But you can probably fake it unless they pull on the bars.
Does prestidigitation repair something, or does it make it look repaired?
Yes.
It doesn't repair anything.
No, it does not.
Mending does.
I have mending. It mentions like a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, a leaking wineskin.
Hmm.
A catastrophe.
The
So
leaking wineskin sounds like a bar.
That's like the leaky cauldron.
Yes.
yeah.
Um,
So it says as long as it's no bigger than a foot. So
Yeah, but we don't want to repair it because we don't want it to work again.
if
We
it's
went-
repaired, will it lock again?
if it's repaired, then it can lock again.
Okay.
Just because you repair it doesn't mean that it's automatically locked. It just means that the key will work again.
Well, okay. We also just don't, we could just wait and see who comes through the door and
Ambush them.
I
They
can
don't know we're out.
fight someone off if we need to. We can just see what happens.
You know, this is just me playing the DM's advocate over here. But like hypothetical, whatever the hell comes through that door, you could technically use that prison cell to hold them if you mend that lock.
That's true. That's clever.
I'm not going to metagame, but I did mention earlier in Brooke, I apologize, you weren't in the Slack conversation. One of us does happen to be a murder hobo. and they stole my stuff.
Okay. Well, let's see what comes through. Or
So
who.
for clarity, am I to understand that what you're doing is you are going back into the cell?
We don't need that.
Are we going to repair the lock, or is that not going to happen right now? Just like I said, for clarity.
I think we should repair it in case we need to use it. That's smart.
Okay.
And I don't know if we necessarily need to go back in the cage. I think if whatever comes through the door is hostile, we'll fight it off inside or outside the cage. So
Okay.
Couple quick questions. One, did that count as a long rest?
oh, good question.
Let me think about how long that was. Because you were technically like unconscious, which would mean that it technically is a rest. But I'm trying to think about how long you're out. Early dawn. Now it would be. Yeah. Yeah, no, that could count as a long rest.
So we
Because
could put long rest on our sheet and it would do whatever it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
heals you and all that other fun stuff.
yeah, no, I could justify that because it was the early morning when you got taken captive. And it's now been at least half a day. So yeah, that's plenty of time.
Okay. Which one of us has the mend spell?
Me, I have it.
Heather. Yeah.
Cantrip or spell?
It's a cantrip. It's
For
with
some reason, I
Madge,
keep
darling.
thinking for some people that's a spell. For some people, that's a cantrip.
Oh yeah, it's a cantrip for me.
Okay.
For match, that is.
What?
Madge the Marvelous.
Did somebody say Brooke?
At the risk of stealing the moment, what Amir would do is ignore the door for right now. Go grab the other bone. So I've got a bone in each hand, and then I would use my wave and signal at Lord Dado and point to the other side of the door as I go to one side of the door. So that we're on each side of the door, just in case someone walks through it.
I like this idea.
I'm
And
gonna
then-
quickly do my Mendy thing.
Okay. So you're gonna mend the lock?
I'm gonna find a shadow to hide in.
Can mend be reversed?
By breaking a thing.
That was very spicy.
Okay.
I mean,
Very sassy, I guess. Just the you're like,
I
it.
I mean it wasn't really meant to be.
I know. It's just, I think it's silly.
Like it's not like
fine.
prestidigitation where you can like make it clean or dirty. Mending is just fix. It isn't
Yeah.
fix or unfix.
Okay. That helps. Thank you.
Yeah, that's where the difference really is there. Mending, that's the reason why technically mending is a stronger spell than prestidigitation is, because all the effects that prestidigitation does are not like going to directly affect the world, where mending can like mend armor or you get it.
And we're just wearing all our magic items are gone. We're just wearing our regular clothes, right?
No, we were naked and there's a box of clothes by the door.
That's right.
I'm very comfy in my fur, thank you.
Me too.
I'll be finding my own clothes.
It's one of those moments where all of a sudden you're like, huh, it's a lot like Winnie the Pooh.
And you realize dwarves are a lot hairier than they let on.
It's not the front beard, it's the one in back.
I feel like we're on an episode of Naked and Afraid.
I love that show.
Okay. So set the scene for me. Where are each of you at in relation? There's a cell that still holds Captain Wren. There is another cell that is still locked. There is a cell that you have now repaired the lock to. William, if I understand, Emir is like sort of flanking the door.
I'm on the side of the door that would actually open out
Well, so the
or open in,
door,
whichever.
that's what I was going to say, is the door opens inward. So you're saying like you're on the hinge side?
Opposite.
Opposite. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm on
Got
the
it.
hinge side.
Okay, so you're both flanking that door from either side. Got it.
So we are just full on gonna take whoever's coming through the door.
I mean, you keep
Is
saying
that
nice
is that
words like that. That's really
And
not
then
Waiting
I
to
would
see what or who it is before
I
we
would also softly say to Kelly, "Hey, Torch, if you've got burning hands, you could free him."
Can I melt the door? Burning hand.
I thought I busted that lock with my sword.
Me
Did you?
too.
Let
The,
Red.
the one with Captain Ren in it. I thought I like after William's attempt failed,
Oh,
I thought I busted it open with my sword.
no, you're right. You're right.
My bad. So
Okay.
I would say, Torch, defend him. Dotto, we got this. Brooke said she's in a shadow. Madge?
Waiting. I'm roguing.
I'm
Rogue is
roguing
roguing.
so hard.
Sneak attack. Or something.
So Heather, what's Madge doing?
I got the door and I'm just gonna sort of hang out. I'm a healer, so
I like it.
Kelly, what do you think?
Just outside Ren's cell, and I have Jim's magic missile. Not that I haven't casted it yet, but I've.
Okay, put that over here.
I can't help it. That's one of my favorite spells. It sounds cool to say it.
Okay. The footsteps stop in front of the door. And you can hear somebody fumbling with the latch. And then suddenly the door handle goes down and the door sort of, not like it was kicked in, but sort of flies open as though whoever was opening it couldn't control the force that they were doing. And as the door flies open, you see standing there silhouetted in the light behind is a bugbear that is missing both arms. And there is a strap around its neck going down to a tray that is covered in bowls of something and mugs, and walks in with the intention of setting this down somewhere. So they step in, unable to see you because of how light the outer room is. Do you want to roll initiative?
I think we should just let it do its thing and see if it leaves without bothering us.
I want to see how it sets something down.
That too.
yeah, let's see
Well,
just
well,
see what it
Lord
does.
Dad is going to nicely just close that door behind it.
We
What?
can
This
Um,
way it
just
can't
let
run
it
away.
do its thing and not bother it.
This way it can't run away.
We want
If
it.
it's friendly, great. If not, well, it can't go alert the others. Now, can it?
As you close the door and you take in this figure, they stand about 7.5 feet tall. And they basically imagine Chewbacca
Without arms.
without arms. And massive eyebrows. Almost, yeah. But there's a strap around his neck that you can also see is attached to a collar. And the strap goes down to either side of a tray and attaches to keep it level and when it's braced up against his chest. And He is immediately surprised and alarmed by all of you. Roll initiative.
Oh, poop.
Ah, I clicked the wrong button.
Fuck yeah.
That's some good
Oops.
rolls.
Damn. I forgot.
Ooh,
Wowzers.
Ook.
Think by now.
Forgot them
you
machine. I
weird.
rolled wrong the first time.
Yeah, I see it. That's why I checked.
Can I rage right now or do I have to wait for my turn?
You have to wait for your turn.
Fuck that shit.
Raging is a bonus action, but you do have to wait for your turn.
Hurry up, Dadu. Let me get to
Hold
the
that rage.
This is a perfect opportunity for River to rage. I'm so excited.
Rah.
Okay. And we go to there. Okay. I'm looking here. We got two 21s, one for River and one for Lord Dadu. River, you have the higher initiative modifier, so you get to go first of the two of you.
Okay, I figured he would get to go first because his roll was higher, but it's the modifier.
That's correct.
Oh, cool. Great. I'll be going into a rage very soon.
I mean, this thing hasn't actually attacked yet. It's weird for Lord Danu to say something or to think something like that,
Did
being
I say anything about attacking?
what raging does.
No, it doesn't. I can rage and look intimidating and fucking scary and get it
Hey. Psychological warfare.
Seven and a
exactly.
half foot tall, armless Chewbacca walks into a darkened jail to find 5 naked prisoners strewn about this room.
And a really big scary fucking cat.
Honestly, no, if initiative is the way it is, it's like the door closes, he looks alarmed, and then
That's the idea.
He interrupted the wrong party.
Hair.
Jeez.
like
you
just
imagine the
hair
tail?
poofs up so big.
Who are you? I am River.
Oof.
We gotta get her
Okay.
a spotlight.
So I assume that was you saying then that you are going to rage.
I don't know. Are we starting?
Yeah, like you're the
Yeah.
first in initiative. So
Okay. So yes, I am going to rage. So River's like big and scary. And she's gonna say to the
Nope.
bugbear, is that what you said?
Yeah, he's a bugbear.
She's gonna say to the bugbear, "You brought snacks."
Oh, that's super.
That's my turn.
Okay, go ahead and roll intimidation on that.
Okay.
Yeah, because he thinks he's the snack.
That is an
Trying to
excellent
find.
recommendation.
This is actually a really good one. Is this the raw image? I don't know, but I'm going to try and share this.
My intent is to scare him, not attack him. I want
There we-
him to not want to attack us.
See
you
if
sure?
that brings you to the image that I just found. Because I just found an image of a
Yes.
bugbear.
That's a bugbear.
That is
Without
what
a-
that
That
is
doesn't
what
look like a bug or a bear.
no, that is what bugbears can look like. The more traditional looking bugbear looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
Bear. I don't see bug.
Definitely more Chewbacca vibe though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that I sent
And-
the one that I sent you first was really more to illustrate the fact that they don't all look identical.
Okay.
And nostalgia. First thing we ever fought.
It is. Um, So you rage. What are you gonna do? You have a move and standard action.
I did. I said what I said. I was scary and I said, "Ooh, you brought snacks." And then I said, "That's my turn."
Okay. Oh yeah, and you did it
Only trying to scare it.
you rolled intimidation.
Yeah.
There better be cinnamon.
I would be happy to eat, Mrs. Chen.
I fucking love that line.
That's my Venom is River, is Rage monster, whatever, in my head.
Okay. Um, heads or tails?
Tails.
Still doesn't work.
Nope.
No.
It's heads.
Okay.
Need to figure out a way to make that work. Anyway, what that was for is that you rolled an 18 against the bugbear. The bugbear rolled an 18 to resist it, and so I flipped a coin because you both had the same modifier.
Great.
Um, so you try to intimidate the bugbear. The bugbear clearly looks intimidated. Are you going to hold your action? Well, actually, intimidation is the action. So, okay, then Ryan, what's Lord Edu doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything about movement, but I would have moved like squared up to him, but like a square, like one square apart.
Okay, 40. This whole room is about 60 feet long. It's longer than it is wide because of the cells.
Right. Yeah.
So he is 60 feet from where
Mhm.
you're standing. How close do you want to get to him?
No, I said I was sitting, I was in a shadow. I never specifically said where I was in the room.
I know that, but I was
That
putting
far
you
away.
where there were shadows.
Oh, okay. Isn't my movement speed 60?
I'm not looking at your sheet right now. What's it say?
I'm looking. Why can't I find it? Where should I be looking?
Your movement speed is to the right of your proficiency.
Proficiency. Speed, 30 feet. Okay, so I will move as close
Yes,
as I
you can move 30 feet. You also have an ability from your
can.
what's it, your species
Yeah,
called feline agility.
that I can go further, right?
Yeah, when you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn. You can only
Yeah.
use once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns.
Okay, so I want to do that
Okay.
so that I don't want to be like in his face, but I want to be like about 5 feet away from him because the two guys are on his flanks. So now we have him in a triangle,
Okay.
and I'm
Okay.
scary.
All right. Well, that's your move.
There you go.
Far away from us would he be?
Uh, like I don't know, 5 feet. Like you're right next to him.
So he's flanked now.
Yeah, like 100%. Like the only other thing that's near him except for the three of you is a door.
He's in the Nixian triangle. Bum bum bum.
Of naked people. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm covered in fur.
The
Just had to
Nixian
add that
triangle
part.
of naked people. Just saying.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's the thing that like you can't lose full focus on here is that this is extra weird for anyone to have to fight you right now.
I think we should get an advantage.
You definitely get it or they get disadvantage on initiative rolls because they're like, "Wait, what?" Yeah. Okay.
Oh crap! Which room did I walk into again? I thought this was the prison side. I didn't realize it was the orgy room.
Por qué no los dos?
That's a whole different vibe.
Um, so, back again, Lord Dadu, because we went back to River.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I never said my movement.
This right here answers the age-old question. Will you beat up a person with no arms?
You remember in Wreck-It Ralph when he says you want to hit a guy with glasses? And
Exactly.
he hit him with his glasses?
hmm
And it's not so much that. I believe Lord Data to be wise enough to see that this thing came in, has no arms, and is carrying what looks like food and drink. So it's not so much will I beat up an unarmed person, because clearly it's a bugbear. It can probably do damage on its own. No, it's
An
more.
unarmed person.
I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let it go.
This dude definitely gets advantage on unarmed attacks.
So what you're saying is he gets a leg up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I
But
guess he could pick us.
but his movement speed is still only 2 feet.
His movement speed is 2 feet?
No.
Oh. Oh, that would have been
What
Oh
great.
my
what is
gosh.
Lord Dadu
The
doing?
most sidetracked tonight.
Do we need to come back to you?
No.
Yeah. Come
Okay.
back to me.
Okay. You gonna hold your action then, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Then next in initiative is Madge. I saw you go off, darling. Are you still here?
I am. One second.
Okay. Yeah.
I was chewing.
Ah.
Okay. So I have is it up? Yes. Okay. Okay. So I have thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
And I would like to use the invisible hand, and
Okay.
I wanna try to hold his mouth shut. I'm afraid he's gonna yell.
Okay.
Ever. Like.
Okay.
What does that have to do with Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy?
I get a invisible
Yeah.
hand.
Oh,
Hmm.
I thought Llama-purgy was speaking really loudly.
It's
And a few
Okay.
other things. Yeah.
So your invisible hand, let's see. It is like it's not like an actual hand, it's a movement. So
Oh,
like
poopy doops.
the way that it explains it in here is you can cause an unlocked door or window to open or slam shut. So for instance, what you could do hypothetically is you could use that invisible hand and it would almost send an illusory hand to go boom, and then it would be gone. It'd be like getting hit in the face with an invisible thing.
Well, you could put something in his
Hmm.
mouth.
You could do that. Um,
Can I punch him in the throat? Just
That would
kidding.
do it. That would keep him from talking.
let's see.
Tickle his nose. It'll distract him.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, if you wanted to use thaumaturgy, you could. Um, but I think the thing that's on that list that would be the most helpful to you is probably tremors. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. So that means that the floor beneath your feet would start to shake.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you should do that as much as it is that that spell, I don't know what in that would be especially helpful except for that.
Here's the thing that I think I could do,
Okay.
that might cause a diversion for my friends.
Okay.
I I will use my invisible hand to smack the tray up into his face.
That you can do.
Okay. And then, um, all right, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to say, get him, boys.
Okay. You don't even have to roll for that one. I am, however,
Yeah.
okay. The tray with bowls and cups on it flies up and impacts him in the face, hard enough that he falls back against the door, and slides down it onto his butt. So he is now sitting on the ground, covered in gruel and wet from whatever was in those mugs.
Can I use
Um,
my action now?
can you do what?
Can I use my action
Well, I'm still technically describing what Heather did.
now? Okay.
So, like, your action can come in after, like, her turn. You can enter in.
Okay.
Um, anyway, though, yeah. So you knock that up into his face, and it ends up knocking him down. Um, so he is now down, sitting on his butt. He is still about, probably almost 8 inches taller than Madge. Um, and he looks dazed now. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Heather?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Lord Dadu re-enters the fray. So what are you doing?
Lord Daddy's gonna take the Whisper Blade, put it against his neck,
Hmm.
and very intimidatingly say, "Do not move, or you will die."
Is that your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
Okay, roll to intimidate.
Ooh, that's so terrible.
Okay.
If I had an inspiration point, I'd roll it again.
Um, so he's still a little dazed from the impact of the tray up against his face. But his eyes cock over in your direction, and then he looks down at your hand on the hilt of your sword. He doesn't seem to be moving or saying anything. He's just staring you down coldly. Ryan, I want you to make a wisdom save. Awesome. Whatever it was that you thought you were pushing his way, he pushed it right back.
Mm.
Um, he was not intimidated in the least by what you did. In fact, he got a natural 20.
Whoa.
So,
Dang.
with a natural 20, he looked back at you, and for a moment, your intimidation falters.
Oh, sorry.
Because the look on his face is either he doesn't give a shit if you kill him, or he doesn't think you can.
Hmm. So what's the wisdom save do for me?
That was to avoid his intimidation.
Oh, I take it I passed.
You did.
Okay.
Yeah, the DC wasn't impossible. Um, anyway, though, so the two of you are sort of in this deadlocked stare with each other. 5 feet in front of him is a tabaxi that's all puffed up and hairy. And beside him is a naked dwarf with a bone. With
Two
two
bones.
bones.
To quote South Park, don't worry, he'll take it.
So it is now his turn.
Ooh.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's either really bad for us or really good.
I was gonna say I don't like the sound of that.
Like,
That's really bad
Did
for
my
us.
Irish luck just save us?
Okay. So still staring you dead in the eye, he kicks 1 foot down on a board in front of him that goes up and hits River hard enough to send her hurtling into the ceiling, and then does a spin kick to trip both of you. Both of you need to make me an athletics or acrobatics check.
How rude.
He rolled another
Seriously.
natural 20
oh
to
no.
attack you.
Really
What the
bad.
hell?
You said athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics, either way is fine. You're just trying to avoid being tripped.
Oh, there we go. I'm definitely tripped.
Oof. At least it's
Go
not a
for
1.
it.
At least it's not a 1.
My
Oh,
I was gonna laugh my ass off if that was a 1.
last dwarf standing.
I already used it on the initiative.
Oh yeah. Okay. And River, I also would like an acrobatics check out of you.
Hey,
Oh, he got some long legs.
Oh, it's not that. Okay, cool.
because he hit me with the board.
Yeah. If River had failed the acrobatics check, she wouldn't have been able to do that gracefully and instead would have impacted the ceiling, and then I would have been able to roll damage. But instead, she reacted fast enough to his reaction to not have to worry about the damage. She was, however, knocked up into the air, up against the ceiling, and is now about 10 feet further back than she was.
Mm.
And this dude does this sort of, I think, breakdancing spin and tries to trip both of you. Hits Lord Dadu hard right in the knee, and he goes down like a stack of pancakes. And as he's coming back around at about the same level, he just barely misses Emir's nose. And so you can feel as his foot comes right in front of your face. And as it does, his feet push off of the door and he rolls up and back onto his feet.
Clearly, he's been doing this a while.
Paladin bullet time.
You roll a nat 20, things happen. Next in the initiative order, though, is Kelly. So what's Torch going to do?
I would like to cast True Strike, which
Okay.
gives me a brief insight in the target's defenses
Nice.
and also gives me advantage if I attack next roll or next turn.
That's a fun spell. Let's see. Okay. Okay, sure. Um, you gain insight into their fighting, and that's why you get to make one attack with a weapon in the spells casting. Spell casting. Yeah, so you do a regular weapon attack on the target, and then you get extra radiant damage. Killer. Let's see, duration. It's instantaneous. Okay, so you're gonna roll to attack it.
There's no roll. What do you mean? What?
Well, so you don't roll for the spell, but you're still attacking. Yeah. Guided by a flash of magical insight, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting.
Oh. So I can do
So,
an unarmed melee strike then? All right.
yeah, you can. Fuck yeah. Okay, and then so unarmed strike does
Wasn't that supposed to be
1d6.
with advantage?
Huh?
Wasn't that supposed to be with advantage because of
True
the,
start? No,
because yeah,
it doesn't have advantage. It's just it deals extra radiant damage.
got it.
But so an unarmed strike does 1d6, I think. You can roll the damage on it. Should be on your sheet.
You really deal 0 damage?
Put it. I don't know.
Hit it again.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Oh.
Still says 0. I'm gonna look at your sheet real quick. Let's see. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh,
How is it saying 0 damage?
I see why. Because of all the members of our party, Torch has a -1 in strength.
Oh, yay, super.
Uh-oh.
I should have cast something else. That's what I should have done.
So here's the thing though, is that regardless of how you deal 0 damage in physical damage, you still get to roll 1d6 and you deal 1d6 radiant damage because you still hit.
I like the fact that she goes, and it does nothing.
So here's the thing that I think is a little bit more accurate for that is like imagine that this is the guy. She hits him, and then it's like a full 2 seconds afterwards he goes, "Ooh." Because it wasn't the punch, it was the force behind the punch.
At least you didn't Jackie Chan that thing, you know?
Okay, so you can roll 1d6, Kelly.
Where's what?
Bottom left corner of your thing, there's a circle with a dice in it. You can
Oh,
pick-
yeah.
Rick's almost ready to DM.
Absolutely not. No. I'm just a teacher.
Okay.
No.
What happened?
So Torch uses True Strike and does an unarmed attack on the bugbear, which deals 1 point of damage.
Every little bit counts, Torch.
1,000 cuts is still 1,000 cuts.
True.
And 1,000 paper cranes, giving you paper cuts through the entire process. Anyway. That makes it Ymir's turn. Oh, unless I was
is
going
the
to say,
captain-
Torch, are you going to move at all?
No.
Okay. So Torch is like now right up next to this guy in melee range. He is now standing about 15 feet from you, Ymir. Further into the room. He's now standing between the 2 jail cells that you didn't open.
Okay. Then I got to go with my original plan. Awesome. First question. The captain's not awake, right?
He is awake. He's still in the cell.
Okay. So I'm declaring non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I'd like to hit him with both my fists. I'd like to cold shot him right in the back of his right shin.
Okay. So roll to attack.
Okay. This is why you bring the dwarf.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Um, I
I
had
can't help
sort
anywhere else.
No, the thing is, I had already sort of decided that the DC was going to be an 18 because it was going to be a called shot, and you rolled a natural 18. So yeah, you hit this dude. Um, Deal your damage.
And non-lethal. I'm trying to
I
put these.
recognize non-lethal. You got it. 4.
That's weird.
Did I roll it twice since I hit with both hands, or is it still just one?
You still only have one attack in your round because your character hasn't gotten the ability to do multiple attacks.
Why is that?
Uh, have you the ability to attack more than once?
Extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Okay, then yeah, you do. That's a thing that not everyone has. I didn't realize you had gotten it already.
Oh, gotcha.
Then yeah, you get to roll again for that.
Sweet. Same place.
Weird.
Okay.
Things are not. That's not rolling
That's a
damage.
miss.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't all
I-
be 25s.
Hmm.
Hopefully everybody gets this, but remember, always bring Jane.
I'll be in my bunk.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of like the idea that Amir goes and punches out with both fists. One of them hits exactly where he wanted in the shin. The other one hits right beside it in dead air. It's like, I'm gonna hit one of them. Hadouken! Okay, cool. So 5 damage to this guy so far. And that makes it top of the initiative again, which puts
So
it back.
is there a
Which
chance
put-
he's off balance?
Can roll it.
Okay. That's what I was going for. I was trying to get him.
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Actually, no. Here, I'll do this. Okay. Okay. It's not going to put him down. But you have now slowed his movement speed.
All right.
You basically
That's all.
Charlie horsed him as hard as you could.
That's all I want to do. I'm good.
Cool. Then now it becomes River's turn. River, from your perspective, now behind this guy, um, no, I'm not even going to make you roll it. You can see that around his ankles, now that he's been moving around, are shackles
Hmm.
that look like they're not attached to each other currently, but they have a big iron ring at the back of each of them that is clearly meant to attach this person to something.
Mhm. Okay. Now's my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, so I moved back by 10 feet, but
Yep.
I'm on my feet.
Yes, you are.
And he didn't fall down when Emir hit him.
Yes, that's
I'm
correct.
still standing too.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm still in a rage.
Yes.
Scary, scary river.
I do feel like if moving forward you don't have some sort of hat on every time you rage, it's gonna be a miss.
I mean, I have set a precedent.
You have.
I want to talk to him and try to say, like, I want to like slowly move towards him and say, like, hold my hands up. I'm still in a rage, but I can talk in a rage, right?
You can, however, you have disadvantage on any charisma rolls that are not related to intimidation.
Okay. So I'm not trying to intimidate him or persuade him, just like, hey, maybe we're on the same side. Looks like you're locked up. Can we work together?
Okay.
I'm still scary though.
So because of that, I'm going to need you to make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
And since it's charisma based, it's going to be with disadvantage.
So Batman is trying to tell Killer Croc that we're not enemies.
That's a nat 1.
Damn it.
So you've got your hands up like this, and you're like, hey, buddy.
No, I didn't say they were like this. I said they were like this.
Okay, but from his perspective, you put your claws up like this. And you are trying to talk to him in a very growly, ragey voice. He is now going to roll insight. He's not buying it.
Great.
He's trying to think of a way to say that, but no, like he's hearing you, but really what he's hearing is somebody behind him that is clearly a threat. And then he sees in front of him other clear threats.
So then it's still my turn.
It is still your turn.
I'm gonna say to my party mates, maybe we can all take a step back here and try to work with our new friend.
Um, Now, I am going to put it out here for you in case you're unaware, Brooke.
Mhm.
In a situation like this, because you're behind him, if you wanted to make a grapple check on him, you could do
But
that
I
with
was in front
advantage.
of him.
No, you were behind him. That's what
His
I'd said
back
from
is
the
to
beginning.
the door. His back is to the door.
No,
Yeah.
his back was to the door until he flipped around and did a spin and then landed on his feet. He was then facing the door,
Okay.
and you were behind him.
Oh, I didn't realize he had turned to face the door when he spun to kick
Yeah.
that. Okay. Well, that sort of changes my entire plan.
So
I
you're not
guess
gonna
I'll
put
hold
it
my action. I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do from behind him. What did you say I could do? Grapple?
You could grapple him.
How do I do that?
You would make an athletics roll.
Hmm.
And that would be against their opposed strength check.
Okay. You say athletics?
Mhm.
Do I get that with advantage because, or is it a sneak attack or anything?
It's not considered a sneak attack because before you did it, you tried to talk to him.
No, I'm saying I'm not, I wouldn't do any of that if I knew I was facing his back. I wouldn't have said anything to him. But I didn't realize his back was to me.
Okay. So what was the question then?
So what I'm saying is I wouldn't talk to him. The very first thing I would do is move towards him and then try to grapple him if he's still trying to attack my
Okay.
party. If he was facing me, I would try to talk to him, but I'm not going to do that from behind. That's dumb.
Okay. So You're gonna have to make that roll then.
Okay,
Athletics.
got it.
Wow, nice.
Um, yeah.
Okay, and then you rolled a. Okay, you successfully grapple him. His whole roll wasn't bigger than your natural number. Great. So he's now officially grappled, which means that he can't move without breaking that grapple. He also, if I'm right, he can't make attacks except against you. I'm about to look it up.
Okay.
Okay. Their speed is reduced to 0. They have disadvantage on attack rolls against any other target except you. The grappler can drag or carry you when it moves, but every foot of movement costs it 1 extra foot unless you are tiny or 2 more sizes smaller.
How far
So
away from the cell am I?
from the cell, if you were talking about going past the door and inside, that'd be about 25 feet. If you're talking about like just being in front of the door, that'd be 15 feet.
So, but I already moved in my turn to get close enough to him to grapple. Can I use my bonus action to move again?
Um, you mean can you use your bonus action to do what, like your double move again?
Not 60 feet, no, just however far I need to get to go in the.
I'm pretty sure you're out of movement.
I only moved 10 feet to start with.
Okay. So 10, 20, 30. No, I guess you could do it. But since you have this thing grappled now, actually,
I know I'm not going to make it all the way there. I just want to move as far as
so
I
2
can.
feet is 1 feet, so
Are you trying
15
to
feet.
carry this thing into a cell?
The closest you could get it is about 10 feet out from the cell door.
Okay. I feel like maybe my party will pick up what I'm laying down by the time I start moving.
Yeah.
Okay. After River, it is Lord Dadu. So, Daddy, you just got flip, kick, tripped to the ground.
How rude.
And then I got to watch my whole party, gently soft touch him. And then I got to watch the scary cat, who I don't think it was as a scary cat whatsoever and everything, grapple this thing and carry it toward a cell, right?
Very scary. What are you talking about?
Yeah, remember, Lord Dad is the one who likes to give you shoes.
Yeah.
All right. Don't I have to use my action if I want to stand up? If I got knocked to the ground? Because he did knock me, trip me, didn't he?
You well, you'd use your movement to do that, but you still would have an action.
So he's a bugbear. Is he like an animal then?
Humanoid.
Yeah, they're considered fey.
Like Wookiee.
Sentient.
I'm looking up something real quick here. All right, well, for his movement, Lord Daddy's going to stand up. And then Lord Daddy's just going to hold his action. Because I'm not going to fire at this thing while River has it with my luck.
Now,
I end up hitting River.
I think this is a good point in this particular situation to bring this up. Holding your action, you can choose to do this one of two ways. You can hold your action and then drop it in between any other turns. Okay? Doesn't matter whose turns it is, as long as it's not the end of the initiative. Once the last person goes, that's it.
Right.
However, you can choose a trigger. So hypothetically, you could say, I'm going to hold my action unless that bugbear attacks River. And then the moment the bugbear attacks River, you get an action. It just means that you don't get to control where that action goes otherwise. It's
Yeah,
kind of
but
like a called shot.
No.
the first one, if it's in between two other people's turns, I can go then, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to wait.
Okay. Then the next one on the list is Madge. Marjorie, darling.
All right, so I'm just gonna walk up and I'm gonna see if I can tug on his booties, but I mean, I am like 3 feet tall. I don't know how much I'll be able to do. And I have -1 strength.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not the only one.
I think that at 3 feet tall, you come up just past his knees. So,
My gosh, that dog is so beautiful.
This is Bella.
okay.
Ciao, Bella.
So you said you're gonna go tug on his boots?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because I'm picking up what she's laying down, but yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna try and pull him along with her.
Yeah, that's really all I have. I
Okay.
can't do much.
I was just trying to make sure I understood what you were trying to do. There's
Oh,
no
yeah,
wrong
yeah.
answers here. Okay, if you're gonna do that, then I need an athletics check from you to try and pull him.
Oh God, that's pretty bad too.
Well, remember, you're not doing it on your own. Oof, that's a 4. Okay. No, you know what? I mean what I said. Every bit helps. That is still a 4. So, from the outsider's perspective, River grapples this thing and drags it 15 feet straight back, and then Madge grabs onto its boots and drags it about the length of a penny.
At least I moved it.
Every little bit helps.
Give it all she's got.
Right. It's like everyone needs to take a moment to go, aw. Oh, she's a wee little troublemaker. Okay, cool. That means, let's see, that makes it my turn. Or the bugbear's turn. Okay. Okay. River and yeah, River, I need you to roll another athletics check. You can roll this one with advantage because you're getting aided by Madge.
Damn.
I mean,
Damn.
so he rolled an
Can I use an
18.
inspiration point to reroll?
You can.
Do I get to reroll the whole thing or just one more time?
Just one of the rolls.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Woo!
Oh,
That is how you use an inspiration point. Damn.
Nothing like using an inspiration to get a nat fucking 20. Okay, so for the record, he rolled an 18 to break your grapple. So let's say that what happens is that he rolls an 18 to break your grapple. He sort of puffs out his chest and his shoulders as much as he can in order to pull your arms apart. And then you go and pick him up off the ground. And so you are now leaned back. His legs are flailing in front of him. Madge is holding on to one of the boots.
Okay. River says in his ear, "You going somewhere, sweetheart?"
With a nat 20 in your athletics, I would say that it's entirely within the rules to say that you could toss this dude into the cell.
Would Madge still be attached?
Somebody lock that bitch quick.
Is the door open though, is the question.
Definitely. It was already open, William. Shut up.
Yeah, they had already established the door was open.
Thank you.
Madge had fixed the lock, but the door was open.
God damn it, William. Stay in the cart.
Don't be that kid that says, "But is there homework?"
Hmm.
Um,
What was like homework?
that is actually a very good point. Um, let's see. I'd like Madge to make a wisdom save for me. Actually, wisdom check. It's not really a save.
Oh,
That's good stuff. That's 20.
Wait, that was a save, and you said a check.
Yeah, but she has the same modifier
Oh.
either way.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
like, yeah, it wasn't the right thing, but it was still the same roll regardless.
Okay.
Um,
I was
But-
hoping it would give you more points.
no, but a fucking 20 is awesome. So this was your ability to be able to tell when it was a good idea to stop helping.
Yay.
Because I like the idea that Madge, regardless of how little she's able to actually physically move this guy, is trying her best to help, and then is just hoisted into the sky. It's like, okay, I'm out. Yeah, and so end over end, you throw this bugbear into the cell. He sort of hits the ground and skids into the corner.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing now?
And
That was,
how we lost.
I mean, actually, it was his turn, so that was all of his turn, really.
Yeah.
That makes it Torch. So it's Torch's turn, effectively. So River doesn't get to slam the door on this guy
Okay,
because she doesn't have movement or anything right now.
got it.
But yeah, you did just clearly see River make a check and toss this son of a bitch into that cell. River hulked out, went battle cat.
Raging River.
Now I'm just thinking about riding rapids.
Like in a river?
Yes, the raging river.
I am not interested in river rapids.
I
But
don't
I
think
get
you-
it.
Okay.
I'm
Anyway,
tired. I'm so tired.
so what is Torch doing?
Closing the cell door.
Okay.
I'm going to hell.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Probably.
So you've closed the cell door. I established before that the door was not locked, and you do not have a key on you to lock this door. Now, two things. First thing, while you already know that they are trapped, there are in fact keys in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, doesn't necessarily have to be a key to make that door not move anymore. Right off the top of it, if you had somebody that could effectively damage the hinges so that door wouldn't swing anymore, that'd probably be enough to contain this guy.
Are we still in initiative?
Technically, yes, because he can still come back and attack you.
Okay.
Is it the end of Kelly's turn?
No, it is still the beginning of Kelly's turn, really. She moved and closed a cell door. I'd say that that is a free action, really. So, like the movement is movement, but the door is nothing. So really, you still have an action. Like you can still do something. You can cast something,
I'm like,
stuff like that.
I'm like, if I took the keys, could I just find the one that locks the door?
But they're trapped. They're
They're trapped.
Don't want to touch
Oh.
them.
Then we could just melt the hinges, can't we not? We can with burning hands.
You're muted, Heather. Oh.
Sorry, I'm correcting a child.
Oh,
Williams
important and necessary.
So you're gonna try to melt hinges? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
In Ronnie's defense, I thought Heather was yelling at me too.
I have no reason to yell at you.
Okay, that's what I
Right?
thought.
That's a whole lot of dices.
Let's look over here.
See, it's creatures. Each creature is 15 foot. Da 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 da. I don't know if I can use that one, huh?
Oof. Okay. I was looking because there's actually a really great spell for this, but nobody in the party that could cast it has it.
Well, damn.
Which one?
Arcane Lock.
Ooh.
It's a level 2 spell that is available specifically to wizards. Its duration is until dispelled, and its target is a closed door, window, gate, chest, or other entryway. When you touch it, it becomes locked indefinitely.
Did we actually figure out how the keys are trapped?
There is like a wire or string that's like super, super fine that is attached to the ring that is attached to the keys that are like the ring is hanging on the hook. So technically, that isn't connected to any one key. It's connected to the key ring.
All right. Thank you.
So 13 damage to the hinges?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. And yeah, that's about right.
I now have hair.
Okay. Yeah, actually, with a 13, you definitely can melt both of those hinges.
Right.
Now the way that has done this now is that door likely won't open again unless that door is like broken off. So in case anyone has any ideas about opening the door again. So now that this guy is effectively locked inside there, the initiative is over. The threat nullified.
Okay. Remind me how many rooms are in this hallway?
You're not in a hallway. You're still inside the jail. There are 4 cells inside the jail. Then there's the only other things in this area other than that is there is a bin filled with remnant rags of clothes, and a hook with the keys on it. And I believe that's it. And then the door, obviously.
And a pile of bones.
Yeah, that was in one of the cells, though.
How many
Yeah.
mugs and bowls were there?
There was one for each of you, and one for Ren.
Are they
Okay.
broken?
Huh?
Did they break?
The bowls did not break. They're made of wood. Same with the mugs. Didn't break because they're made of wood. But everything that was in them is now spilled all over the floor.
Okay. I will go ahead and retrieve 2 of the mugs.
Mhm.
I'll drop the bones, and then I'll retrieve 2 of the mugs, and then I'd like to go check the clothing to see if there's a pair of pants in there that would fit.
Okay. Um, okay.
And then I would look at Torch and say, my instincts say I should grab these keys and keep them because they might be useful somewhere else. Remind me, how many keys are on there?
There was one for each of the cells and then one for the door.
Okay. It might be useful to keep these, but at the same time, that string that might set off an alarm in another part of the building. It might be another, grabbing trap. It might be a poison trap. We don't know. But my instincts say to take the keys with us. What do you think?
To not set the trap off? No, 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 no. Let's not.
Fair enough.
When River isn't raging, she can use her sleight of hand.
I guess if we're out of combat, I will
Stop raging.
stop raging.
Cool.
You need to adjust.
Now she's just gonna, rage for real because you're making her take the hood off. Okay. You've got are you planning to take the keys then?
You want me to try that, yo? To try to get the keys with sleight of hand? Or, I don't know.
Can I ask what you have for a modifier for sleight of hand?
Plus 11.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm willing to risk it.
You know what? Why not?
yeah.
I got a sword.
Hey, that's a majority vote, sounds like.
River is a thief, just like her dad.
Shall I roll it? Take a dirty 20.
Yeah, 20 will do. Okay, awesome. So you are able to sort of untie that thread and then tie it onto the hook itself, and then take the ring of keys off. So the trap is still set, or well, whatever it is still set, but you have the keys now.
Flint.
I want to circle back for just one sec because Emir, you said you were going to go look for pants.
Correct.
You find 2 pairs of pants that are in your size. One of them is a pair of green long johns that are missing one of the sleeves, and it smells a bit like goblin. The other is a pair of cut off jean shorts like Daisy Dukes.
Jean shorts, no question.
Got it. Right.
Do I still
Emir
have
is
my
getting his
booties?
summer look on now. Tanning
It's a
himself
lifestyle.
on the deck. Right. Emir went on a cruise, came back with a tan
And a pair of Daisy Dukes.
and a pair of Daisy Dukes and a new appreciation for what happens under the sea.
I love y'all. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that we have gotten about as far as we can get tonight before we get into something bigger. So that's where I'm going to call game tonight. I'm not going to hand out experience tonight, but that's because I think that after the next bit, it'll make a lot more sense. So we'll probably end up getting experience halfway through tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but like next game. But
Just to clarify, I don't believe we got experience in the last game, did we?
Correct.
Okay. So we didn't
1
get
month from now, right?
my bookmark on your experience here is getting out of this room.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
I have the 15th as the next time that we're supposed to have game. Are we keeping that appointment or not?
that would be a negative, good buddy.
We won't be
Uh,
able to play game that night.
Yeah.
We're having our engagement photos done Monday night, and then we'll have Tuesday night, and then the kids come over on Wednesday, and it's wedding weekend. So we
Yep.
really can't do game that night, but we were talking about it before game tonight that we could probably do like a hangout, like 30 minutes ish, check in, like talk about travel plans or stuff like that. But
Okay, so then is our next meeting gonna be the 29th?
yeah.
I believe that that's the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you
I don't like having to wait that long in between games, but I already know that that week is going to be insane. And I have to prioritize the wedding, I guess.
I mean,
absolutely?
it's kind of a big deal.
Hmm. Well, thank you all for making it. This was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. I
Uh,
did not expect you all to so successfully beat up this guy. But, that's what happens when people roll nat 20s.
What happens when you bring the barbarian?
River.
Definitely worth that inspiration point.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes.
Right.
And next time, I'll go back on that again. So if somebody can give me a rundown as to what happened in the week before, there's an inspiration point on the line.
um, damn it. You guys are in you sent me the address.
For what?